On this channel, I like to bring you the latest weird and wonderful shortwave signals that I and many others come across on a seemingly daily basis at the moment. We never have the answers, as has always been the case in the numbers stations and oddities monitoring hobby, but it's always fun to guess and speculate on these things. So here's what's been going on lately. This week has seen one of the biggest waves of activity on and around the buzzer's home of 4625 kHz in a long time. Monitoring in the vicinity on March the 7th saw a whole raft of these signals appear close to each other. My immediate thought, like everyone else who's monitoring and speculating on all of this, is that it's just pirates jamming the buzzer. However, now I'm not so sure. There's multiple transmissions here at varying signal levels, indicating that there's likely multiple transmitters targeting different areas. The signals are wide and look like some sort of digital mode similar in part to SIS-12, a 12-tone PSK Russian military multi-channel modem used for sending scrambled voice and data. Russia has been known to use experimental digital modes that are completely unknown to foreign intelligence agencies, but it's anyone's guess. Things became a lot clearer later on when the multiple transmissions began sending the regular buzzer before reverting back to the digital mode on all frequencies. This means we can safely assume that this probably isn't the work of a pirate or group of pirates, but in fact an operation being carried out by the agency behind the buzzer, the Russian intelligence services. Many have speculated that this was a jamming exercise designed to deter pirates from cluttering the buzzer's frequency with illegal transmissions. It's more likely, however, as many people have said, that these pirates don't really cause any major interference to the people sending the buzzer and its related voice and data traffic, and the people on the receiving end at all. Pirates will be operating on small radios with small antennas, and while their transmissions hit some of our antennas with good signal strength, blocking out the buzzer for us, it's probable that these transmissions won't be having much of an effect on the ones who are actually meant to be monitoring and receiving the buzzer. Is it a jamming exercise on the part of the Russian intelligence services? Perhaps a military operation or training exercise? Or pirates? What do you think? Last night saw another oddity come to life on the bands on 6221 kHz. This took the form of a channel marker that sounds like an amalgamation of them all, the pip, the drop, the buzzer, everything. This was a strange one with regularly spaced chirps, interleaved with irregularly spaced pip sounds. It was on the air for a number of hours late into the night. It's probably a pirate, but further monitoring of the frequency will be needed in order to try and get to the bottom of things. Elsewhere further up the bands, we come to 7055 kHz, a frequency known for its occupation by both Russian and Ukrainian pirates, both licensed amateurs and unlicensed.
Освободим русскую землю от фашистской русской нечисти. Будем отъебаны и въебаны, полудурок, придурок, блядь. Вот тут и такая пиздата ебаная. Мы позывной радио 0Х, ебаный в рот. Страна моя, блядь, Россия, страна пидоров. Город Ачинск, твои красноярск, ебаный в рот. Освободим русскую землю от фашистской русской нечисти. Цена собаки. Все будет хорошо, это уройская 8 собак бунтарей. Так несчастных, бедных щенков. Цена собаки. Я украинский бандеры. За базар отвечаю. Вы будете, суки, слышать постоянно. Нужно веревка и легко. Веревка и легко. Я это единственное. Ваш выбор. Самые крутые украинские бандеры. Бандера, дорогой уважаемый человек, я за базар отвечаю.
This frequency features propaganda, doctored recordings, and abuse from both sides on a regular basis. I'm not sure what's being said here, as my Russian and Ukrainian leaves a lot to be desired, so keep any translations clean in the comments. And finally, I'll leave you on 6218 kHz, another frequency that's been commandeered by a Russian pirate on a regular basis for the last few months. This was one of the frequencies occupied by the new drop and pip channel markers back in March, which were quickly discounted as pirates. This is the pip, and this is the drop. Recently, the pirate on here just plays the track From the Volga to the Yenisei by the Russian nationalistic rock band Lyub. I hope you enjoyed this instalment on the weird and wonderful and hugely illegal signals that you can hear on the shortwave bands. If you hear anything of interest, let us know.